When I was invited to speak at this town hall, I was honored. I was honored because I value the work that this community does, particularly shout out to CCAP, our Homes Can't Wait coalition, because I think it's important to continue this work. It's important to continue to have these conversations that educate us, that bring more ammunition to our work, and really engage citizenry to make decisions about their community. And I've always wondered what that motto, serve and protect, means. When I look at that, I think, what is serving? Yes. What is serving?
I got a bitch about that too next.
Are they serving me? And who are they protecting? They're certainly not protecting me. So the words define the mission of the police, which is to protect citizens and serve the public. And in my experience, if you're Black, if you're Indigenous, if you're poor or racialized person, chances are that you will not be protected by the police because you perceive as dangerous. You are the danger that the rest of the society fears. Now, let's look at how the law enforcement systems really operate. There's an unconscious bias that people who are Black, Indigenous, or poor, or racialized are more likely to commit crime than white or rich people. This is a low-income communities. This is why low-income communities are over-surveilled and over-policed, because we perceive as dangerous. We perceive as more likely to commit crime. Surely, if you place several police officers in British properties or in Point Grey, you will see crime. So it means that crime is everywhere. And by placing more police forces in low-income communities, of course they're going to find something. But this is not done in other communities, and we know the crime is also committed there. As far as I can remember, the relationship between the police and the Black communities has never been a positive experience. I have come to understand that the reason this animosity lingers has a lot to do with the lack of trust between the Black community and the police in our history. If there's a crime in my neighborhood, my first instinct is not to call the police. And in fact, I don't think it's my last. I don't trust them. I don't think that they will come and protect me. And so I stay away. This is because the police culture is flawed from the start. For Black people in Canada and the US, Blacks were slaves and quickly became dangerous upon emancipation of slavery. Law enforcement was authorized to arrest Black people. And the idea is that, and I want to quote Robin Maynard in her book, For Policing Black Lives. And she did an amazing study of 200 years. And I bet you a lot of you don't know that Canada had slaves. How many people knew we had slavery? So yes, we like to point a finger south the border, and in a way it makes us feel good because we say, look at those people. But we're not any different. So in her book, Maynard points out that all free and enslaved people were subject to the surveillance of a larger white community, and law enforcement officials who together scrutinized the presence of black bodies in public as possibly criminal runaways. So here you go. You're free slaves, and now they're free, but no. They can't be free because they're black people. And this has continued to this day. And this is why when we're in a public space like park, enjoying a picnic with friends and family, inevitably someone will call the police, and yes, the uniformed policeman will yes.
I was saying, the reason they freed slaves is it's cheaper to feed clothes in the house. I mean, you get to let them feed clothes by themselves. It's not really, you say Lincoln was a great guy, but it's, in a way, he was a businessman.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. Let me finish and
that's why they increased police.
Thank you.
We'll take questions after.
Now, can the police culture change? I doubt it. In order for the police culture to change, it will take a monumental commitment from the state to overhaul the system, starting from how the police are trained and the way they treat people who do not look like them. I believe that increasing the police budget will not necessarily increase our safety or reduce the need to protect the citizenry. Instead of increasing the BPD budget, the city council should should vote to invest this money into community-based organizations that are fighting poverty, that are promoting wellness in the community. This money should go to organizations that are helping people with addictions, fight poverty in real sense, build housing. Look at the budget we told. I mean, it's not embarrassing that a country as wealthy as Canada, a city as wealthy as Vancouver, we have so many homeless.
And hungry.
It's not acceptable. I want to talk briefly about street checks. Last year, BCCLA, British Columbia Civil Liberties Association, and BC Association of Indian Chiefs filed a complaint to the police, Vancouver police, based on the results that came out reflecting a high proportion of percentage targeting indigenous and blacks. Just imagine, black people make up 1% of the city. Yet when you look at the records of street checks, we're punching up our weight, 5%. And take First Nations, they make 2%, and yet they punch 15% of all street checks.
Horrible.
That's shame. Yes, they're shame.
Oh, it's gonna get worse when I talk. Wait. No, nothing yet.
Yeah, so clearly everything indicates that this is misdiagnosed. Like when you give so much money to the police, you are agreeing that they're there to protect us. Yet by starving community-based organizations that are doing a remarkable job, by starving them, by not funding them adequately, of course it's going to raise the level of poverty. And so why are you surprised that when people walk onto a bus, they can't afford bus fare and they just walk on? How can you surprise that people who've been evicted from single-room occupancy hotels are pitching tents throughout the city? How can you be surprised when someone who is hungry and unable to feed himself or herself helps himself with some groceries to eat? So this is not acceptable, and by coming out, by talking, by learning from each other, we will build a strong community. Thank you.